Contrary to popular beliefs in this world, schedules are actually very useful in our day-to-day life. But how is the question, right? Well, in this video, we're going to be talking exactly that. I'll be helping you guys make a schedule. I'll help you guys understand why you need a schedule. I'll help you understand what a schedule is. I'll help you understand how you can implement a schedule in your life. Let's start this video right here and right now. Or, yeah, bro, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking to yourself, why the hell are you here? Why are you in a different location? Well, that's because that 25-minute long video was recorded inside of my hometown. And I was like, what's this clip doing in my storage? And it felt very wrong to have it there. So I'm going to get rid of it the best way I can and post it on YouTube. It was a very old video. It was like when I started self-improvement seriously, I made that one video. Okay, what about that? Well, why are schedules important? If that's your question, that past Monish did not answer it, and I am here to answer that. First of all, think about caveman times. Like we were hunter-gatherers and all of that shit. Our brains didn't evolve that much, bro. Only our cognitive capabilities did. Nothing else changed. So, in caveman days, people started the day by waking up at the same time every day, hunting at the same time every day, because animals, they drank water and everything else at the same time every day, at least approximately. And to keep up with this routine, they developed their own routine. And hence our brain works better with routines. Dun-da-da! That's your explanation, and you can go back to past Monish. He can explain a lot of other things to you. Instead of speaking any further, it would be better if you could take a piece of paper and write down your needs and wants. I'll make a sample schedule along with you so that you can follow along. Let's start the process now. Understand what a schedule is. I first want you to do a certain activity with me. First, think about it like this. This video won't work if you don't take the actions. So take the actions along with me. Let's start taking the actions. Let's make a tabular form of two words. I'd say wants and needs. Put the compulsory stuff under needs and the not very compulsory stuff under wants. You'll soon see why we're doing this. Under needs, I need to exercise every day. You need to exercise every day. I need to make 3 vids per week. And to make 3 videos per week, I need to research content. And I need to complete my schoolwork. Attend my tuitions. Take part in extracurriculars. Or just, how do I say it? 3 videos per week, schoolwork, attend my tuitions, learn something new. I think that comes under research, but learning is kind of different, I guess. Once you've laid down the needs, now we'll go over the wants. What do we want to do? I want to sketch. So I'm gonna say I want to sketch under the wants section. I want to play video games with my friends on holidays sometime. I want to make video games, which comes under this column, I guess. Make games. I want to stream a series. I want to hang out with my friends. With my friends. In game or off game. Okay, so why did we do this tabular column in the first place? We find that there are so many things that we want to do. You can't just mess everything up and, do everything up in a very weird way. Like, say, hey, I feel like exercising, so I'm gonna exercise. Hey, I wanna make 3 videos today, I'll make 3 videos today. Hey, I want to stream a Netflix series today, but oops, I have something else more important. You have to schedule them. What does scheduling mean now? You're taking a set of important decisions relating to what needs and what wants you put where. That is what a schedule is. Schedule is a set of decisions you take in order to organize yourself The other benefit of a schedule is that you don't really have to think about doing something. Like, hey, I feel bored now, I have nothing to do. You will never say that. When you have a schedule, you always have something to do. For example, you can say that a schedule avoids, schedule neglects boredom. Fun words, right? Boredom. I'm pretty sure the spelling is wrong, but let's continue anyway. And it avoids the fatigue of decisions or decision fatigue. Now, what is decision fatigue? You see, decision fatigue is basically this. If you really think about it, when we are doing something, we decide on a lot of things. And it seems the more the decisions we make per day, the worse they get. They are really affected by how well you slept yesterday night or how well your mental health has been. There's a lot of factors that determine it. But the main thing is decision fatigue can also be genetic or something. So there's a certain maximization limit for every person. So to reduce decision fatigue, a schedule comes in clutch so that you can decide on more important things every day other than thinking what I should do now or what I should do then. Okay, so now that we have a clear idea of what a schedule is and what our needs and wants are, let's put them in a time slotted manner. This will be your schedule. No, this will be my schedule. You're going to make your schedule along with me. Now, refer the needs column. The needs column is the most important part. Okay, so in my case, I need to exercise. And to exercise, morning is the best time to do it. Why is morning the best time to do it? Because if you overexhaust yourself at night, sleeping is going to be very hard. I'm speaking this out of experience, so you should listen to me. Don't think about escaping from exercise, okay? It's just very simple. Keep it under 20 minutes and nothing is going to happen in your life. So, now what do? Now that we know our wants and needs and their priorities, we're basically going to calculate how much time we have with ourselves. Now that we know what a schedule is and what we want and what we need, let's actually make a schedule. Okay, to make a schedule, you first need to observe how many hours of time you have per day. For school students like me and you, or not necessarily you, for school students, the time allotment is very low. For me, it's barely 5 hours and 30 minutes. This seems very daunting, right? This is a very low amount of time per day. They make us spend it in school most of the time, but well, we'll make do with whatever we have. In the morning, I have an hour of time with me. So in that first hour of time, which is basically 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock, we'll allot 15 minutes for the usual drill, like brushing our teeth and everything like that, like bathing. And then before we actually go to the next step in the 15 minutes, which is bathing, we'll have an exercise session. The exercise session is going to be short-lived. It's going to be something like 30 minutes. Don't push yourself to do 30 minutes first. I'd suggest going with an easier schedule, something that's like 15 minutes or so. Just do a few push-ups. In my case, 25 up to 35 push-ups. This usually takes me about 10 minutes of time. Remember, when you're planning out your exercise schedule, you should always And now we are at the final part of the day where you actually have to do something. You can either sleep out this time or study if you have something to study, or do the schoolwork. Study schoolwork for another 30 minutes or 45 minutes. So if you're a school student, remember to revise the notes. That's all there is to it. Sleep, studies, or schoolwork, or self-study. Another 45 minutes. You may think this is a very hectic schedule, but remember the 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, everything we've arranged, right? This 15 minutes, it includes 5 minutes of breaks. This 45 minutes is basically 40 minutes. The 5 minutes extra, it's there for your wellness. You're supposed to rest for 5 minutes. And the tuition class prep, think about it as like 25 minutes in reality. Once that is done, you can rest for 5 minutes. Tuition, you can't really rest. And once that is done, you've got to eat your food. And for 30 minutes, you can participate in deep work, or 25 minutes. You could either watch TV or do other things in this time, but eating food is just eating food. This is basically a rest activity at this point of time. And then this is not really bad. You can just, sleep, study, schoolwork, or self-study for 45 minutes. Why is studying the last thing on the activity? It seems that there's certain research that proves that studying in the night time is better than studying in the daytime. That is one reason why it exists here. And yeah, that is pretty much a schedule for the morning and the evening times. What about the weekends? I'd say shuffle up the activities a little bit. In the weekends, however, and holidays, we have the whole 16 hours to ourselves. 16 hours. You can go ahead and do whatever you want. In the wants column as well, you can hang out with your friends, you can stream a series, you can play video games, you can sketch. Sketching. You can sketch more or do whatever you want, sing. The weekends, holidays, they're for your hobbies. And remember to shuffle up your working hours and your, study time on the weekends. You really don't want them clumped up this close. They're this clumped up because we had to clump them up into the 5 hours and 30 minutes of time we had, remember? And yeah, that's about it. That's how you create a schedule, and that's how you can become a better person in making a schedule. Bye. Wait. I know what you're thinking. I know that this schedule looks way too scary for a normal person like me and you. So how do we make it look less tense? The answer is by adding breaks. How do you add breaks? Cut down 5 minutes at the end of each activity and spend it as resting time. Just take a 5-minute break at closer towards the end of an activity. Like if it's a 1 hour 30-minute work session, at the end of the 1 hour 25-minute point, you can start resting for 5 minutes. That was it. All you need to do now is go into your calendar app of choice. In my case, it would be Google Calendar. I've already set up a schedule, so I don't need to do it again. But for you, if you want to set up a schedule, just go into Google Calendar and start working out the timings. That is it. You are done, like literally. Now all you need to do is set up recurring events, or set your schedule up as recurring events. Once you've done it for one day, boom, you have a schedule. And if you weren't able to make a schedule with my guidance, tell me why you couldn't do it in the comment section below. And if you were able to, tell me by hitting the like button. And if this video was useful to you and you want more videos like this, subscribe button is always free for you to hit it. Yeah, that was it. This is the end of the video, and I'll be parting with a good bro fist. Bye. Okay, bro. Now we've reached the end of the video, and I do realize that I made another video where I talked about something else, which was fluid scheduling. And if you ask me if that video is invalid, I wouldn't say it's not. Because it deals with an entirely different situation, bro. Rigid schedules, these things, those help us when we are able to be in the routine. Like say you're traveling in a caravan. What do you do then? Like say inspiration hits you real hard. What will you do then? You'll be like, bro, my day is fricked. That fluid scheduling video was for those purposes. And this video is for purposes of the grind. Like if you want to get grinding, this will help you. If you want to get traveling or live an unusual lifestyle, that is also disciplined in a certain way. Ryan Holiday even talks about this in his book. Pastor Monish did not read that book fully. I did. I took notes. Let me show you. Okay, I do have the book here, but I couldn't find that page. I did mark it up. I can even swear that it's in this book. So what I read was that those who go behind their muses get awarded or rewarded for it appropriately. Like those who wish to follow the inspiration, the flow. Sometimes you have to follow it. And that's the kind of schedule that will help you follow your inspiration. That's the kind of schedule that will let you be bored instead of at work all day. If you're an artist, boredom leads to greatness. We both know that for most of the time, at the very least. And yeah, that's what I had to say. So these two, they are not for the same situation at all. So don't comment under this video saying, bro, you made the other video saying schedules are boring. I never said schedules are boring in that video. You can't quote me like that. Go and check it out. That's it. Thank you for watching. Bye. Second bro fist.